Hello students, welcome back to my class. Today I am going to teach class 7th. The subject is English and the sub-subject is grammar and the topic is list. This is chapter number 32 in your book. So today I am going to teach class 7. The subject is English and the sub-subject is grammar. In grammar the topic is list. This is chapter number 32 in your book. A list can be termed an ordered. A list can be termed an ordered collection which is written in a proper sequence. A list can be termed as an ordered collection which is written in a proper sequence. So you can write the definition of list too. So list is a list can be termed an ordered collection which is written in a proper sequence, which is written in a proper sequence. There must be a proper sequence. It is a useful medium to remember certain information. It is you can also say that it is a useful medium for what? To remember certain information. To remember certain information. We can make the list to remember certain information. So first of all, a list can be termed an ordered collection which is written in a proper sequence. Means a list must be in a proper sequence. We can use the numbered or bulleted things to show the list. And it is a useful medium to remember certain information. It is a useful medium by which we can remember the certain information that we have to remember. So this is a useful medium to remember certain information. Now let us see some key points, some important features of the list. Now let us see important features. Here are some important features that are used in making the list. So lists are written to attract attention. Lists are written to attract attention. And for easy reading. Next, one needs to listen attentively. One needs to listen attentively Listen attentively to include every item. To include every item. To include every item which needs to be listed. Which needs to be listed. Next point is a list can be written in different ways. A list can be written. A list can be written in different ways. Next point is lists can be numbered or bulleted. List can be numbered, or bulleted. Next one is do not mix up between numbered and bulleted lists. Do not mix up between numbered and bulleted lists. Next point is avoid unnecessary punctuation of list items. Avoid unnecessary punctuation of list items. So these are the few features, some important features that you should try to remember if you are going to prepare a list. So first one, lists are written to attract attention and for easy reading. Your list should be in a way that it can attract your attention, and it must also be easy for reading. And the next one is one needs to listen attentively to include every item. If anyone is going to tell you the items and you are going to prepare, you are going to make a list, then you must listen attentively. You must listen attentively to include every item. If you will not listen attentively, you can miss any item of the list which needs to be listed. The items which needs to be listed must be, you can say, must be attentively listened. And the next one is a list can be written in different ways. There are different ways of writing a list. So you can adopt any kind of the list to prepare to make your list. And the next one is list can be numbered or bulleted. You can use the number 1, 2, 3. You can use the bulleted forms, bullets for preparing your list. For example, these types of bullet, and there are different kinds of bullets that you can use to show the list. So you can use the number or bullets for preparing your lists. So a list can be written in different ways. List can be numbered or bulleted. The next one is do not mix up between numbered and bulleted list. You do not mix up between numbered and bulleted list. If you are going to make the numbered list, if you are going to use the numbers in your list, you use only numbers, don't use the bullets. If you are going to use the bullets, then you don't use the numbers. So you should try to use only one type either number or bullets. Now the next one is avoid unnecessary punctuation of list items. If there isn't any necessity of using punctuation, then you avoid using punctuation. You don't use punctuation if there isn't any need of using punctuation. So avoid unnecessary punctuation of any item. Now let us see one example of list. Now let us see the example of lists. So see the following examples. Here is one example and I am going to tell the example. First of all, let us see the question. What is the question? So we will write the question this side, left side, and the answer right side. So the question is, Madhu is going to an excursion. Madhu is going to an excursion with her friends. With her friends. With her friends. Full stop. She asks her mother to pack the backpack. She asks her mother to pack the backpack. To pack the backpack for her. Full stop. Listen to the following conversation between Madhu and her mother. Listen to the following conversation between Madhu and her mother. Between Madhu and her mother. Between Madhu and her mother. And then prepare a list of items. And then prepare a list of items that her mother needs to pack. That her mother needs to pack. Full stop. Now here is the conversation between Madhu and her mother. Madhu says, then first dialogue is Madhu's dialogue. Madhu, mom, please pack the bag for me. Mom, please pack the bag for me. Full stop. Next is her mother. Her mother asks, then here's the dialogue of mother. Okay, Madhu, I will. Okay, Madhu. Okay, Madhu. Okay, Madhu, I will. Full stop. Just tell me the things you need. Just tell me the things. Tell me the things you need. Full stop. Then Madhu tells. Then Madhu's dialogue. Madhu tells, toothpaste, toothpaste, comb, sunscreen, comb, sunscreen, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 pairs of jeans and 2 shirts, 2 shirts. Then her mother tells, is that all? Is that all? Is that all? This is question, so question mark. Don't you also need a pair of sandals? Don't you also need a pair of sandals? Don't you need a pair of sandals? Then Madhu says, oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, and also talcum powder, and also talcum powder and a towel, full stop. Then mother says, okay fine, I am packing your backpack. I am packing your backpack. So, see the question. The question is, Madhu is going to an excursion with her friends and she asked her mother to pack the backpack for her. Listen to the following conversation between Madhu and her mother and then prepare a list of items that her mother needs to pack. Means her mother will make a list. She tells her mother to pack the backpack. Madhu tells her mother to pack the backpack. So you have to prepare a list for Madhu's mother, that what are the things that she has to pack. So listen the conversation between Madhu and her mother and prepare a list of utensils, list of the things that Madhu needs to pack, that's Madhu's mother needs to pack. So Madhu says, Mom, please pack the backpack for me. Please pack the bag for me. Then her mother tells, okay Madhu, I will. Okay Madhu, I will pack your bag. Just tell me the things you need. You only tell me the things that you need in your bag. Then Madhu says, toothpaste, comb, sunscreen, 2 pairs of jeans, 2 shirts. I need these things. Then Madhu says that I need toothpaste, comb, sunscreen, 2 pairs of jeans and 2 shirts. Then her mother asks, is that all? Is that all? You don't know anything else? Is that all? Don't you also need a pair of sandals? Don't you need a pair of sandals? Then Madhu says, oh yes, I have forgotten. So Madhu says, oh yes, you also pack the sandals for me. And Madhu says, oh yes, you also pack the sandals and also talcum powder and a towel. Not only the sandals, but she says that also talcum powder and a towel. You also pack the talcum powder and towel. Then her mother says, okay fine, I am packing your backpack. Then her mother says, fine, now I am going to pack your backpack. So as we know that we prepare a list on a piece of paper. We don't have a piece of paper, but we are going to write in our notebook. So you will draw a box to show that this is the piece of a paper. So you understand it as the piece of paper. So draw a box. Draw a box to show that it is a piece of paper. This is your answer. This is your answer. First, you write list as heading. Then you can use the number of bullets. You can use either number or bullets. So according to your need, as you wish, you can use number or you can use bullet. So we are going to use the number. Number 1, what is that? Toothpaste. Number 1 is toothpaste. Number 2 is comb. Then number 3 is sunscreen. Then number 4 is 2 pairs of jeans in 2 pairs. Then number 5 number 5 is shirts, 2 shirts. So shirts and shirts will be 2. Number 6, there are, is that all? Don't you need a pair of sandals? Then she say, yes, sandals too. Sandals. Then she also say that 2 more things. So 7 is talcum powder. And 1 more thing, that is towel. So these are the things that her mother needs to pack. So prepare a list of the things that Madhu's mother needs to pack. So the list is toothpaste, comb, sunscreen, jeans in 2 pairs, shorts 2, sandals and talcum powder and towel. So these are the things that Madhu's mother needs to pack. So this is your answer. We prepare a list of the things in this way. So this is the list. So my class is over for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.